A very good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Dr. Suman Sen. I am an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry in Bosirat College, which is affiliated to the West Bengal State University. So, I'll be teaching you this course named under Introduction to Quantitative Chemical Analysis. And this video is the introductory video for this course. So, let me briefly introduce you to the material that we are going to cover in this course. So, what are the chapters that we are going to study in this course? So, as you can see, I just put this slide just to briefly give you some idea about the chapters, right? So there are 4 chapters that we are going to cover in this course. Firstly, we are going to discuss about volumetric analysis. That will be followed by our discussion on gravimetric analysis. Then we are going to talk about different chromatographic methods that we have. And lastly, we will try to understand all the different spectroscopic techniques that we are using nowadays, right? So what is volumetric analysis? In short, it is some technique when you take a specific volume of the sample and try to titrate that one against some solution of known concentration. And if you are able to detect the exact amount of or exact volume of the known solution that you need to titrate the unknown, you will be able to find out the quantity of the unknown sample, right? What about gravimetric methods? In this case, what you do or we try to do is to precipitate the sample of our concern, and then we weigh the sample, and from that we try to find out the amount of the quantity of the sample, right? In chromatographic method, what we try to do, so if we have some mixture of components, right? So in this case, we may have more than one substance in our sample of concern, right? So what we try to do, we just try to separate out those different components using some of their physical properties. What are the properties that we are going to use? I'm not going to discuss that here, but we are going to see when we are going to study that part of the course. And lastly, we are going to talk about the spectroscopic technique. What are these techniques? Here we are going to interact our sample with some electromagnetic radiation, right? And upon this matter and electromagnetic radiation interaction, we are going to see some changes in the electromagnetic radiation, and then we are going to compare the changes in the electromagnetic radiation, and from that one we'll be able to find out the exact amount of the sample that we have, or the substance that we have in our sample, right? So these are the 4 chapters we are going to discuss in detail, right? So I think that should be enough as a short introduction of this video, and I will just conclude it here, and I will meet all of you in the first lecture. Okay, bye bye, take care.